And now from the man himself who has done it, Tom Walter, would you like to share a few thoughts on what it took?
Thank you. It's a great honor to be on this stage with such illustrious personalities, and also to have the family in front of me. We read the letter that your grandfather wrote to you. It's there in the book, and so it's a great honor to actually see you in the flesh. To read a book like this was daunting, to say the least. And one reason was that when I was in school in Mussoorie many years ago, when we went for hikes, the source of energy was Gluco biscuits and Amul cheese packets. And if you ever get really tired in life, try this. This is a deadly combination. So my debt to Dr. Kurien goes way back. So when Atul approached me, of course, Atul is so charming that to say no to him is extremely difficult. And we went to the studio there in the suburbs, and we began recording, and I realized that this was truly a daunting task, because somehow to capture the energy of the man, his thoughts were there, his words were there, but to capture the energy of the man who, and in fact I was going to talk about the visit of Lal Bahadur Shastri to the village, and that's already been played for you. A man who could tell the government of Gujarat that the security of the Prime Minister you leave to me. Now, to tell the government of Gujarat anything is not easy, but to tell the government of Gujarat that we will look after the Prime Minister, and the government of Gujarat listen, that man must have been, or is, very forceful. So somehow to capture the spirit and the humor, one thing that comes out in this book is the tremendous humor of Dr. Kurien. And I think in the end that all great leaders, politicians, or in any field of life, a sense of humor you need to survive. And that sense of humor, I believe, kept him going. And in the end, just by chance, this is such a coincidence, just yesterday, I performed a play. We do a play on the life of Maulana Azad. Yesterday we performed it for Parliament, and we were talking about Parliament, and it was very sad, because here's a play about one of the great figures of Indian history and one of the men who made Parliament possible. 25 people showed up, and there were some 250 who went to a dinner next door. These are our MPs. If you listen very closely to what Dr. Kurien said about leadership today, and I was stunned that they would rather go to a dinner and have a good khana than to learn about a man like Maulana Azad, who, as Dr. Kurien was a great pioneer, Maulana Azad was also a great pioneer. So we are, but as you said, today we want to be positive, we don't want to be negative, and I agree, because one thing about Dr. Kurien, he stayed positive, and I'm sure he still is positive. So it's been a great pleasure to read this book, and now I want to sit back and listen not to my voice, but listen to the story of this amazing man once again. Thank you very much.